Hello, welcome to the One I Have Spare Time podcast. My name is Frank, and I'll be sitting here talking to you for a few minutes. As usual, we're in close. The door's open, so you might hear some fireworks. That's that's all. But anyway, we have more from the lovely stripper with her Ask Anna YouTube channel, where she gives life advice. Life advice from a stripper. Okay? Basically, it's more like do the opposite of what this person says. But I haven't seen this video. We're gonna see it together for the first time. The title is called I Was Jealous of Her, So I Became Her. Now, before we get started, she became a stripper. Okay. Let's see what happens.
Welcome back to Ask Anna. Today I'm going to tell you the story of how I became the girl that I was jealous of and how it has improved my life and also how it's changed me as a person and all the cons that come with becoming pretty. So
Stop. Just stop. Just okay, listen, like if take a woman, let's just for okay, take a woman. Let's say she's a solid 8 out of 10, okay? And you don't know her, you're just basing this on looks. Then like you get to know her, small talk, blah blah blah. Then you find out what she does for a living. She's a stripper. Does she still stay in 8 out of 10, or does she drop down to a 6 maybe? That stuff matters. Like, being pretty, being attractive, being like how the opposite sex views you. Your looks aren't everything. Your personality matters, and your job. If you're a stripper, that does matter. If you have an OnlyFans, that does matter. If you're a woman, like if you're a guy, obviously, your job matters too. But guys aren't strippers. Well, I don't think so anyway.
So this was in March and I was working at another club. I actually used to be a redhead, and there was this one girl at my other club and she was blonde.
Stop. Look at the, once again, this is first world problems. So I don't know who's watching this and taking this seriously. Like, right? No one is watching this, on the edge of their seat, right? I doubt it. But anyway, we'll see.
Beautiful, tan. She had a huge ass too. And I'm in Atlanta, so having a big ass matters. And her was all natural. And I would watch her sit in the dressing room for hours, then come out at like 1 a.m. and make hundreds, sometimes thousands of dollars just off of how she looked. Because it was not the personality.
When it comes to strippers, does the personality really matter? And I don't know if you guys got that reference when she was like having a big ass is important in Atlanta. It's because in a past video she said like like pretty much like 99% of the customers at the club were black. But and she also said that she was the only white girl at the club. And once again, I'm basing this off of like 6 videos ago. Now here's the thing: if you're the only white girl at a strip club, you should be making the most money. And let's just tell it how it is, folks. If you walk into a club and there's a relatively attractive white girl dancing, and the the rest of the people are zebras, who are gonna go for her? Exactly. So the fact that she's not making the most money shows you. Because how many times have I said this girl looks like she's one sandwich away from being fat? Like, I don't find her attractive. Okay, and take away the stripper part. There's just something about her that just looks unappealing. Like honestly, she looks like her vagina has teeth.
Is not a kind person. And I had something pretty traumatic happen to me in March and after, well, technically February, but then it was ongoing. And after that happened, I had already been unhappy with my appearance. And then I took that opportunity to just kind of change my entire identity. I used to be a redhead.
The traumatic experience she had was she started dating one of her clients. Okay, that's a great idea. And so she got pregnant and had an abortion. Um, this is what I don't understand. Like, women. Okay, common sense says that if you're a stripper, you're an OnlyFans girl, whatever, a sex worker, you don't start dating the person who pays you for sex. That's just common sense. So once again, this is another example why you do not take this woman's advice. Okay? Now, okay, let's say you're a stripper and you find a guy outside of work. The only way you can tell if this man you're dating is good is if he goes, you should quit that business. I'll help you quit that business. That's a good man. And then, like, if you're smart, you would do that. But no, she's dating a guy that basically pays her to have sex with him. So she got pregnant by her pimp, basically. I mean, like, duh, traumatic.
And at least when you're in the club, you don't make that much money being a redhead because you're not that dream woman. So
No, you don't make a lot of money. It has nothing to do with your red hair. You could have had purple hair. You're still not gonna make money because there's just something about you that actually isn't attractive. Okay, we've done videos of her when she was a redhead. The only difference between her now and then is just the hair color. It's there's she has this vibe that's like annoying. But anyway,
being a Jessica Rabbit versus a Barbie, there's a huge difference because everybody looks at the Barbie as a status symbol, as a trophy. So if you're a man going into a club and then you have that type of girl dancing for you, that means you've made it basically. Oh,
no, it doesn't. What? Strippers aren't status symbols. When guys go into a strip club, they pay the girls to dance for them. So think about it. Money. Okay, so I go into a strip club. I have money. That's all the girls want. So I pick which girl is going to give me the lap dance. I don't pick the whatever blonde because, oh, I'm going to show all my friends. Look at my status. No, I'm picking the one I'm attracted to. I don't care what color her hair is, unless I have some kind of hair fetish. But anyway, the guys just didn't like you because there's better looking girls in the club. Okay? A man that goes to a strip club is going to find the hottest chick there or the chick that he's attracted to and pay her $20 to give him a lap dance. Like she's blaming everything else for the fact that just other clients didn't find her attractive. Girl's a moron.
when that traumatic event happened, I decided, okay, this is a good opportunity to change my entire identity. So I did. And then I went to another club.
Look how crazy that is. She had a traumatic experience. I'm gonna change who I am completely. She's fucking nuts. I don't like what happened Tuesday. I'm a different person now. That's like women like something bad happens to them, they cut their hair. Like, oh, I'm a different person now. This chick is crazy.
And at this other club, I feel like I've become that girl there. And there's many beautiful women. I'm not trying to say I'm the only one,
Because you're
but
not.
I do have at least one person, usually several times, several people tell me in a day, every time I'm working, that I'm the most beautiful girl there.
Stop. Just stop. Just stop. Bullshit. Alex, I'll take things that didn't happen for 500. So you're telling me that this stripper at this club, men are paying her money to dance on their lap, and these men are telling her she's the most beautiful girl in the club, and she believes it. These men are trying to sleep with you. They will say anything. Man, I'm glad I don't live in her world. I live in reality.
And it's taken a lot of work to get here. I work out a lot. I have to watch everything I eat. I have
Yeah, apparently you just watch it go down your mouth. Listen, she doesn't. I'm not just saying this when I say she looks like she's one sandwich away from being fat. I don't see a person that works out. I mean, she's shown pictures of her at the club. She just, I mean, she looks like a person who you know what? She looks like a woman that doesn't eat fast food and like walks around the block twice a week. That's what she looks like. So I'm not saying like she's like a fatso, but I'm like she doesn't look like she goes to the gym. Like she looks like the kind of girl that like if she got drunk and you pushed her, she'd fall. That made no sense. I know.
to tan. It's a lot of work, and I wouldn't take it back because it's given me so many
Half the tan
opportunities.
is
It's
so
increased my
hard.
money, but there's a lot of cons that come with it, and I just want to talk about that because I can kind of understand now why that other girl was so mean. With becoming your ideal body and beauty standards, whatever, like
Okay, I know I keep interrupting her, but there's a lot going on. If this is what she wants, she has low standards.
fitting that, now all you have all of these girls that hate you for no reason, but it's going to be super passive aggressive. So you'll have girls that like start out as your friends, and then as time goes on they'll make these little passive aggressive comments, and you cannot be nice and beautiful. You can be kind and beautiful, you can't be nice and beautiful.
Shut the fuck up. Shut the She's a straight up moron. That's all I gotta say. She's a straight moron. Jesus Christ, are you kidding me?
To me, being nice is being a people pleaser. When you are kind, that is who you are. You are not doing kind actions to have people think some way about you. That is just who you are. When you're a nice person, you're doing that to please others, and I don't think that's who you are. And you can't please others and be beautiful because people are already looking at you as a threat.
What world are you living in? I listen. I'm not a stripper, so you know maybe chicks bring guns to the club because so and so lost 10 pounds and went up a notch on the hotness scale. But this is a delusional woman. Like that other video she did where she basically said if someone says something that you don't agree with, it means they're a hater. I mean, I think this is all in her head. And this is main character syndrome. It's like I don't know, like you're a stripper at a club. Okay, so men like what they like. So there's some girls that fit a niche. Like maybe there's like a girl with like really pale skin and black hair. Like she's like the dommy mommy stripper. So she's gonna get a certain group. And then there's maybe like an Asian chick at the strip club. So she knows she's gonna get a certain type because it doesn't matter what she looks like, just because she's Asian, she's gonna get those people. And then there's just like a normal, aesthetically pleasing woman who's like the general audience stripper, where like, every guy likes her. So I'm just using common sense. I think these women know who their clients are going to be based on the way they look. Like, dyeing your hair platinum blonde, you're going to get guys who just like blondes. Like, there's some people, I've known people who just like blondes. It doesn't matter what their face looks like or body. They just like blondes. So, I don't think these women are like, oh, Anna got good looking, or Anna dyed her hair, I hate her now. Like, I just don't picture that happening. But anyway.
They're already looking at you as competition. So having to change who I am and how I operate in the world just because I have reached the exterior part that I always wanted, it's been very sad, especially seeing other women and how they treat you. And you have to toughen up very quickly. So it's interesting to me because I paint the pretty girl as being so mean, but she almost has to be to protect herself.
Bitch, shut up. Shut the fuck up. What the what? Is she serious? What the Oh my god. She's got to be trolling. She's got to be trolling. Come on. This can't be real.
From all these men that come at her and all of these women. So that's the cons. Positives. Oh, another con as well. Now you have all of these men who are going out of their way to get sexual things from you or to get like flirtatious behavior. Most of the time it's really just the flirtatious attention because they just want the validation that they are worth your time. And then when you become more beautiful too and you become that trophy, you have to uphold the standards of that trophy. So you cannot be wasting your time with men who don't have their life together, with men who don't have their money together.
What? You're a stripper. I don't. What are you talking about? What is she talking about? You work at a club where you sell sex. Every interaction you have with a man is sexual. I don't. I mean, you guys heard what she just said, right? Come on, just. This is peak fiction.
Because then not only does it reflect badly upon them, it really just reflects badly upon you because
you're a stripper. I mean, that alone should reflect badly on you and your family. The men are just going to the club to have some chick dance on their lap. You realize that's... She's acting like she works at a bookstore and men come in and talk sex to her. Give me a break.
Who are you to be diminishing your worth so much to be seen around those types of people?
You're a stripper.
You see what I'm saying? Like,
no.
You have to change how you operate.
Okay, but you're a stripper.
Once you do reach your desired exterior. And then men that work with you in the normal workforce, because obviously, not obviously, but I am a dancer, as I mentioned before, but people in my normal professional working life, they just treat you different and they will make passes on you. And they would make the passes on me regardless of my job or not. It's just how it is. And I was working with a studio and I recently had to end that. And that all came crashing down because of somebody's inappropriate behaviors and then me rejecting them. And then them shit-talking me and then, yeah, basically led to the studio letting me go.
Yeah, I don't think she's a good singer. I mean, that's really... It sounds like they were keeping her around because someone had a crush on her because she's a stripper, and so she was probably someone's fantasy. Probably some incel that worked the soundboard. Because once again, I haven't heard one song. If you're a singer and you have a YouTube channel and your channel is not based on singing, or you still have a couple of videos of you singing, or it's on your TikTok, or it's on your Instagram, it's on your social media, because people who are musicians, who are decent, it doesn't matter what they do, they randomly sprinkle in some of their music. The only thing I've heard her say is I'm a singer. It's kind of like me in high school when I would say I'm a skateboarder, and I would just carry a skateboard around, you know. But I wasn't a skateboarder. Like this sounds like she doesn't want to be known just as a stripper, so she's like, oh yeah, I'm a singer. But she she doesn't have anything. And trust me, the music industry is about making money. So supposedly, according to her, she's reached the peak exterior of her looks. You can make a lot of money off of someone who isn't talented but looks good. Like Britney Spears way back. And you can say Britney Spears is a good singer, whatever. But I'm a musician. Britney Spears is not a good singer. But I mean, like she could hold a tune. Like she sings on key. Okay, so I'm not saying like that, but because Britney Spears can at least be on key, in tune, everything is focused on her looks, and she's made several $1 million. And the people who recorded her made several $1 million. So the thing is, she's not even a good enough singer to do that. And then also, we don't know if she's telling the truth. It says she was working at the studio. She just could have been the janitor. I mean, I don't know.
After I had two continued passes by two of the people that were managing it. And then there was another girl too who was working with them. And I did not realize how jealous she was of me at the time until I started bringing up the issues and the problems that I had faced because people were attracted to me, and she hadn't faced those problems because they weren't attracted to her. So me thinking she's gonna have my back like woman to woman, would really she's not, because she's gonna be jealous because she didn't have that type of attention. My mistake, but now I know to avoid you because you're two-faced. But it definitely does give you a lot more problems, and it's like it opens this whole world because now people will listen to my videos, they'll hear me sing, like becoming a status symbol and an object for men and for women.
A stripper is not a status symbol. A strip Like if I had a girlfriend who was a stripper, I'd be embarrassed. I wouldn't brag. I mean, like unless I'm perfect example, Destiny. He's a cuck. We all know he's a cuck. We've seen the leaked DMs. It's been going on for a while. This is the type of girl Destiny would date. Like there's nothing to brag about when you have a woman who has a high body count, when you have a woman who's a stripper, when you have a woman. I mean, like, why do you think porn stars complain that they can't find a man to date? Because no man with any self esteem or self worth would want to be seen with you. Lana Rhodes had a kid from some NBA player. You don't even know who the player is. It's just rumors because he doesn't even want to be seen with her. Okay? It's like the only men who would be with her are men she's not attracted to, like, incels. Like guys who live in their mom's basement, quote unquote nice guys. She wants the, top whatever, 20% man, whatever 10% guy. And those guys aren't going to be with her. Those guys are going to date a girl that, one, has a low body count, two, who's not a sex worker, three, who has a brain, a functioning brain, and who isn't delusional. I mean, like, she doesn't realize that, like, she's basically a car wreck. No one wants to be in a car wreck. They'll look, they'll stare, they'll walk by really slow or drive by slow, check it out, but they don't want to, like, be in that situation.
My money does increase. I can utilize my sexuality to gain more power, but it definitely comes with a lot.
What power?
And
You're
yeah, I
what?
guess I just wanted to talk about that, give you a more educated viewpoint is I
You didn't say anything.
grew up as the weird, nerdy kid. And I was a brunette before all of this, and then I went to red hair when I was 17, and I did that for 6 years.
She's such a vapid human being that like her hair color is like a focal point of her life. Oh God. Listen, I don't advocate for violence. That's not true. I do. This woman needs a backhand from like Jesus.
I'm 23 now, and then I went blonde, and it's opened up like.
Is she really 23? I've said that. Is she? I 28's gonna be rough.
A whole new world. Yeah, it's weird to have girls like hating on you for being weird,
No.
and then you finally become like the swan.
Oh my gosh, shut
and then
up.
they want to be your friend,
Shut
but they
up.
still hate on you,
Oh my
but it's
gosh,
a
shut
different
up.
type of hate.
Oh my gosh, shut up.
So, yeah, that's my update. And this is all achievable, you know?
Stop. I almost fainted. I I almost I felt the lights going out right there.
Like, I want every woman to feel that way, even if she hates me. Like, beauty is just work
Bitch, what are you talking
and
about?
money, but mostly just work. Like, this hair is fake.
We know.
I've bleached my hair
We know.
to match my skin tone. I have figured out what colors work the best on me. I go to the gym, I eat healthy, I don't smoke, I don't drink. Everything that goes in me is pure.
Yeah, pure dick. I don't believe a word this chick is saying.
And I'm celibate. So,
Wait. Oh, you're celibate. Okay, that's a typo on the closed captioning. I don't believe she's celibate at all. But anyway,
it's a lot of work to look like this, but
Really?
it's completely achievable.
Okay.
So I don't see why people hate when they can just watch and figure out how to improve themselves. Bye.
good lord, she's crazy. So what did we learn from this?
When you can set up reliable Spectrum.
We learned she's a nutcase. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this LoLcow reaction of another Ask Anna video. Anyway, you guys have a good one. Talk to you later. Peace.